Alright everybody, welcome to Driver's Therapy! Alright, we are in the AMG, and the AMG is so cool. And the reason why I love this car is because of the pops and the V8. Like, it sounds good. And the crazy thing is, I've always heard like Mercedes sound kind of like rumbly, grumbly, mean, like. And this is my first Mercedes, by the way. Like, I've never owned a Mercedes, but I've always heard them because, you know, I've been in the car scene. I've always seen like the AMG Blacks or those sedans with like 800 horsepower. But when I first saw this car, I fell in love with it. It is such a cool car, and it's got a lot of cool history. Like, from being the F1 pace car, if you just saw the race, the British Grand Prix, they had a special orange one there this past weekend, which was super cool. Now, I love this car. This car is really neat, and what it does for me, it's the sounds and the handling. Like, of course, a lot of people are like, oh, if you want that V8 sound, just buy like a Mustang or something like that. Yes, Mustangs sound cool. Camaros sound cool. I'm biased. I love V8s. I love inline sixes, but a V8 sounds really good. But the difference with this car is that it handles like nothing I've ever driven before in this configuration. Like, this feels crazy. It's got sharp handling, and it like feels balanced, and at the most maximum craziness, like when you're driving, it is a little bit edgy, but it kind of pushes you, which is both good and a little scary, if that makes sense. You've got the regular GT, then you've got the GTS, and then you've got the GTR. Now, they all have the same engine, but the GTR has about 50 to 70 more horsepower, which is awesome. But guess what, guys? This particular AMG GTS is actually spec'd out more than like 90% of the GTRs. It's got the solar beam yellow, it's got the carbon ceramic brake, it's got everything. It's even got these fancy like red belts. And if I want that extra horsepower, guess what you could do? You could add some downpipes and an exhaust and a tune, and you've got it. And you pretty much, in my opinion, saved yourself another 50 or 60 grand. That's the difference between the GTS and the GTR. About 50 grand, which in my opinion, like, an exhaust would cost you about 10 grand after everything's said and done with the tune and everything. I don't know. I think that the value is in the GTS. Now, if you could afford the GTR, I mean, it looks a little more aggressive. You know, it's got that power already. It's got like a little cool traction control knob in the center. But I think that the GTS is like a super awesome car. And let me tell you, I love it. Now, I do have some plans for it. I plan to get the exhaust module, which you could like hack the flaps in the back, and I plan to get an exhaust because I want this car to sound insane. Like, I want it to have, like, when I'm downshifting, I want it to go pop, 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 pop. Like, I want it to be a V8 Ford ST. Now, if you know about cars, then you know what I'm talking about, because the STs, like any Ford Focus RS or ST, like once you modify it, they like pop, 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 and they sound cool and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do the V8 version, and that's what you can do with these cars. You can make them sound you can make them sound like a NASCAR car, which is crazy. So I absolutely love this car. It's great. I have had a few things happen to it where I got hit in the windshield with some hail, which sucks, and I got to fix a few dents. Not a lot, but a few of them. And I've had to replace some parts already. But for the price of these cars, I really think they're a great value. You just really need to know about them before you buy them. Like, I know a few people who bought one, and like, they knew about carsoundcheck.com, and in my opinion, they definitely should have reached out to me, because at the end of the day, like, I know these cars and I know what you need to look for. First off, we've done a lot of the regular maintenance. We've done things to fix the car, which were expensive. I can tell you right away that Mercedes is one of the most expensive car brands as far as like maintenance and parts that I've experienced so far. That caught me off guard. So I had to replace the rear upper control arms, and they were like $2,000 plus labor, something like that. That's a lot. And I mean, yeah, control arms are usually expensive, but I wasn't trying to replace them, if it makes sense. They were like squeaking like crazy, like to the point that like, no. So if you guys are looking for any car, remember about our website. We are your Sherlock Holmes. We are your own detective whenever we are looking for a car. And I can tell you right away that anyone who's used our business already has been super duper duper excited about it. Yeah, and I almost bought a GTR. I'm still talking to him about it. The only thing is 4th of July weekend, and here in Colorado, like, or it's after the weekend. Here in Colorado, it's really hard to move around because our highways get shut down. So we'll see how that works out. But thanks for tuning in, and you guys have a great day. Peace.